You know I'm not back at Snap anymore. I'm not going back to Snap. That's oh, what I need my niece from I need my niece from New York. Hi, Heather. Are you between Pilates classes? I have a niece who has a wonderful virtual Pilates studio in New York called the Pilates Party. So if you're a Pilates person, check her out on Instagram, the Pilates Party. That's your big that's your big advertisement for today, Heather. She's great. She's got guests on, and I mean, it's just she's built herself in an amazing virtual classroom, which is one of the things I'm hoping I'm going to do. All right, we got 3 people. Dolores is here. Oh dear, this is what I was afraid of. I'm going to have to do this, and then I'm going to have to put it online. Leslie Sirier, I'm going to have to put it online and have people just watch it, which will be kind of sad. Hi, Leslie. Good to have you with me. Good to have all of you who have been with me all these years and through COVID, and now getting vaccinated, because now I'm getting emails and messages constantly about when we're going to be in live classes again. And I'm happy to say, for my yoga people, you will be back in live classes, but not for a while. I talked to Vanessa at Christ Church just recently, and they are just in conference right now about opening the church back up, and they're going to do it very slowly, and they're going to, of course, start with their people. I'm not even sure if the Sunday school classes will go back right away. I know our little sewing ladies that we know were there. They're not scheduled to come back for a while. And so I said, well, so Vanessa, where am I on that list? And she said, the bottom. She says, we're not even letting our refit class come inside. She says, they're working out in the parking lot. But they don't need chairs, and they don't need mats, and they don't need any of that. So she says, you guys are kind of on the bottom of the list. And so I said, well, what do you think? What kind of timing are we talking about? And she's thinking late summer. So that kind of gave me an answer there. But meanwhile, back at the ranch, I am changing my life. This past week, Robert and I have decided that we're leaving Kentucky. We put the house up for sale. It sold in one day. As you know, things are going here. And if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that one particular weekend, yeah, thanks, Heather. She knows all about this. The one particular weekend, you saw that Robert and I bought a brand new big red F-250 truck to pull our travel trailer, which houses all of our bikes in the back. So for now, we're selling a lot of our things. We're putting things in storage. We're putting what else we own and scaling our lives way, way back, and we're going to travel. But the reason we bought the travel trailer was not to just be traveling around in it. It was to look for our ultimate dream, and that was a sailboat. So the day that we sold the house, thinking that that was our plan, that we were going to just travel around this summer and bike in wonderful parks and trails while we looked online for a sailboat because you can't buy anything because it goes so fast. That same day we sold the house. We have a boat broker in Rhode Island who called and said, there is an amazing boat for sale in Florida that you have got to see. So we went online and we looked at it and fell in love with it. I'll post pictures as time goes by. And I think we're going to buy it. It's a 54-foot sailboat. It's a blue water, cruising, ocean-going vessel that we will sail until we don't want to anymore. I mean, we're at the point in our lives where we're still really healthy, and this is a dream that Robert has had, and I've followed him and loved it. So that's what we're going to do. But meanwhile, I was very concerned about what I'm going to do with my classes. And with you, all my yoga people, I found you a teacher who teaches very much like I do. She's about the same age, maybe a little younger. She's been teaching for years at Yoga East. You've actually taken a class from her. Her name is Ann Costco. You'll see if you go on my Facebook page and into my friends that you'll find her picture there. So it'll kind of remember who she is. And I called her and I said, Ann, would you be interested in continuing teaching my yoga students? It's going to be at 8:30 in the morning, Tuesdays and Thursdays, when the church opens back up. And if that fits your schedule, I think you'd be an absolute perfect fit for the yoga class. And after some thought, she agreed. And she will pick up my yoga class. So she says, I want to do everything exactly the way you did it. So we're going to have a meeting. I'm handing everything over to her. And we go on from there. But meanwhile, I mean, I'm still planning on teaching virtually and putting classes up and being on YouTube. I'm not quitting that part of my life. I'm just starting a new chapter in my life with my husband. So we'll be traveling around. You might see a yoga class in the woods. You might see a yoga class on the bow of my boat. It's all still kind of up in the air. And all I can tell you that's definite right now is that the closing date on our house is May 27th. In the meantime, we are packing madly. We, in that meantime, also have to go and do what they call a sea trial and a survey of the sailboat, which is going to take me to Florida for a couple days so that we can get that done. And it's just going to be a lot of stuff going on. So what I plan on doing is, those of you that do have Instagram pages, if you don't, you might want to join. You'll start following me on, as well as on my Facebook page. You can also follow me maybe in a different kind of a format on Instagram. I'm hoping that I can put it up more like little snippets of things, and then you'll go into my bio. If you want to do a class, there will be a subscription charge. As you know, I have not charged for my classes during COVID. Everything I've done just to keep us together. There has been no silver sneaker reimbursement ever since March 13th of 2019. So I think it's time, if I'm going to continue as a virtual instructor, and I know my niece Heather's sitting right there with her virtual Pilates studio in New York City, which is amazing. It's created during COVID. I'm hoping to do the same thing, similar. So you won't lose me. You'll lose me at Christ Church. You'll lose me at Broadway Baptist too. And Snap Fitness never was going to reopen again anyhow. The owner there did not want us back. So that class was destined never to happen again. So things change during COVID, and we all grow. And we all want to live our dream. So that's mine, and that's where I'm going. And if you got any questions, go ahead and type it in the bar down at the bottom. And just to let you know about the other classes, I have looked everywhere for instructors. Just everywhere. Louisville, Park District. I've gone through Silver Sneaker instructor sites. I've had 2 responses. One woman couldn't possibly teach you and get on the floor. And the other one wasn't really qualified. And nobody else has come forward. I've got my post up on LinkedIn. I am looking for people to replace my 2 classes. And I'm not having any luck. So I'm putting some words out to you guys. If you know any kind of a group instructor that has some certification, she can easily get certified in Silver Sneakers and take over the class. But somebody's got to come forward, because at this point in time, there is no one to teach those classes. If those churches do open up, and I know again, Christ Church will not open up until late summer. I highly doubt Broadway Baptist will either. So you've got to just put your feelers out. Get down in your hands and knees and pray. I want someone to take those classes. Otherwise, you're going to be watching me virtually on a sailboat or in a forest. I'll still be here. So just let me know. Let me know if you know anybody. If you've got any questions, go ahead and type them now. I know I haven't got a lot of people here, which is going to be a shock for many of you who I know come on and watch this later to know what's going down. And know, for the handful of you that have been with me during COVID, thanks. I'll miss seeing you guys. But you can see my smiley face always virtually. So after I'm finished here, I will go back and I'll put up an older class, because it's a rainy day with lightning strikes. So I'm not teaching outside, but I'll put something up if you want to do it. And just got any questions? Private message me, text me. You've got my number. Thanks, Bruce. Bruce, you're the one that's probably going to see me sooner than anybody in person, because you live in Florida. Maybe that big 53-foot sailboat will come up the Gulf side and stop in St. Joe. Right now, I know that we've got to get it out of Florida and above Cape Hatteras before July 1st because of hurricane season. So for this year, it will be going up north into the northeast, into the Rhode Island area. And we'll have it there and then come back in the fall. So, but we'll be around and you'll be able to follow me. I think it should be fun to do a yoga class on the bow of a boat. It's going to be gorgeous. If we get to the Bahamas, which is one of our dreams for next year, yoga on the beach. So I'll always be here. I just won't be back in class. So just stay tuned. This is my big reveal. And I love you. And there's my son-in-law. He's putting up sailboats. How about travel trailers, Ryan? We have so many things to live in. So we're hoping to live on the boat 6 months out of the year and in the travel trailer 6 months of the year. And just do that for as long as we can. And I'll let you know as time goes on what the names of the sites that we start to publish things on will be. And we will be around. So I'm going to end it here. I'm going to put it up live on my Facebook page. If you've got any comments or anything, just go ahead and get to me later. Yeah. So, love you very much. See you. Hoping next Tuesday I'll have a live class up. And Friday, I will probably do this again as the big reveal to the rest of the classes. You can go ahead and pass the word if you'd like. Have them come on my Facebook page and watch this. Oh, there he is. So, love you. Take care. Bye.